If you've been in the digital marketing world for a while, you've probably heard the saying, what got you here won't get you there. And I didn't really understand that until I was actually in that middle weird space of where I was to where I needed to go. And in this video, I want to share some of the things that I experienced and have gone through and where my channel and content is going to be moving towards in 2026. Because the truth is, the one thing we can absolutely guarantee in this life is change. Change is inevitable and it's going to happen. And the faster we can adapt to change, the better. Now, I struggled with adapting quickly, but I finally am in a place where I'm locked in and I'm ready to move forward. And so I want to share some of those insights with you in this video. So if you are new to my channel, if you're just stumbling upon this video for the first time, welcome. My name is Barbie Figueroa. And if you have been watching my videos for a while, then I just want to thank you so much. I want to wish you a happy new year and I want to share some things with you. So I started out in the digital marketing industry, and I say digital marketing because, oh my gosh, there's so many names for it. It's internet marketing, digital marketing, make money niche. I don't know. I've just been online building or trying to build an income or make a living in the online world. And I really started to get focused and more dialed in the affiliate marketing niche since 2007. Before that, I was like doing eBay and trying to figure things out as a younger mom at that time. When I first got started, it was like around 2000. I mean, technically it was 2004, but like really stepping into that affiliate marketing niche was in 2007. And my kids were little whippersnappers. And, they were my everything. They were my babies. And now they're not. I mean, they always will be, but now I'm in a different season of life, which also means that the business models that I was using before are no longer going to work for me as I get older. And the reason I want to share this with you is because maybe you're in a transitional period. Maybe you're trying to lock in. Maybe you're trying to move forward in that next step, whatever that next step is for you. And the temptation to try to recreate the things that worked in the past are holding you back from moving forward. Again, what got you here won't get you there. And that means so many things. So a lot of things have to change. When I got into this industry in 2007, my kids were small. Like, I don't even know what the math is. 2026 minus 2007, that's like 19 years. That means that my oldest, who's now 25, was around 6 or 7 years old. They were babies, but they're not anymore. And as I'm trying to navigate this brand new season, my business model has to change. So just to give you an idea, like just recently, I've had to come to the acceptance that my son no longer lives in my house anymore. And for the longest time, like I was used to telling that story. I'm a mom of 3 little boys. I'm a mom of 3 boys and they're homeschooled and this and that. And I was just so used to telling that story. And then I came to a point recently where, oh my gosh, that's not my story anymore. It was in the past, but those little boys are men now. And just recently, in late December, my oldest son, so proud of him, love him to death, amazing child, he ended up taking a big step and he moved out and he's starting his own life with his wife, and he's an incredible young man. He is a software developer and he's going to do amazing things in his life. But when he first moved out, I for the first time experienced this it's like this weird, like, it's like a void of the emptiness syndrome. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm no longer the young mom that I was when I first got started. So now I'm a Gen Xer, I'm in my 50s, and now I'm in this new interesting dynamic. So I still have my 2 younger ones, they still live with us, but I've also, on the other side, I've got my mom,
who's a widow, and my mother-in-law, who's a widow. And we're what some people also call the sandwich generation, because we are stuck between aging parents and, young adult children that are not out of the house yet. And I have no rush for them to get out. I want to make sure that they have a good step, just like my first son did. He moved out when he was ready, that's it. You know what I mean? Where he could confidently go out on his own. And I'm super, super happy for that. But now I'm in this in-between stage. So as I've gotten older, and you can tell me if you relate, when I was younger, it was okay to do the hustling and put all the energy into recruiting people and signing people up and training people and all the things. But now it's it's just a lot of noise. At least that's what it feels like to me. And then you've got the added layer of AI, and who's real anymore? People using AI twins, and, that's people's prerogative if they want to use that. But I'm it's just not me.
So in order to move forward confidently, I really had to sit down and get serious and get real with myself. And I am a woman of faith, so I also sat down and I prayed. I was like, Lord, what am I supposed to do next? How can I learn from all the experiences that I've had? Because I totally believe that nothing is wasted, and I've learned something all along the way, and take the things that I'm good at, my strengths, gifts, talents, to go into this new season of life where I still want to maintain my vision of having a passive income style business, but I just can't be in that noisy hustle craziness that I did before, because I'm in a different season of life. So I started to take inventory of everything that I liked, that I didn't like, that I was good at, that I wasn't good at, and really start with the end in mind and visualize, what do I want my every day to look like now that I'm in my 50s, now that one of the kids are on their own and it's me and my husband at home, and I still have my other two. And then, I want to have some sort of a flexibility where if my mom needs me to go for whatever reason, literally something that doesn't tie me down, that I can if my husband needs to go to my mother-in-law's house, or my mom needs me, that I'm not tied down by a business model that has me stuck on my computer all day, or I'm, chained to a calendar, or I've got Zoom calls that I have to then cancel because, oops, an emergency happened and I gotta go drive to my mom's place. And this is real life. This is why I'm sharing it with you. This isn't just about, oh, how do we create a lead capture page? It's the reason why we do these things, why we build the systems and the automations and do video marketing, because underneath, this is what I'm really realizing, is that it's really about locking in and building a business that works around your life and not the other way around. And I realized that, even though I was super blessed to be part of a company for 7 years where I built a multiple 6-figure recurring income, I lost that income overnight when new owners came in and they terminated the affiliate program. And at first it was a shock. It was a hit. It was it was a lot, emotionally, financially, just everything. And what I love about God is that he uses all those things to turn them into good. And what we might think is a bad situation is actually preparation for you to move forward in a different direction with the new wisdom that we've acquired through those situations. So with that being said, I realized that I didn't want to be in a business where I'm hustling all the time. I didn't want to have to be on social media posting 10 times a day. I didn't want to be tied down to a calendar like a coach usually is. I didn't want to, and I thought I did, but I did it for the wrong reason. I'm going to do another video on that soon, because I opened up a school, SKOOL, and I ended up closing it down because I realized that I was still tempted to do the things of the past. As a matter of fact, it reminds me of this scripture in Isaiah 43,
18 through 19. It says, "Remember not the former things, nor consider the things of old. Behold, I am doing a new thing now. It springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert." So the first thing when we're dealing with change and moving from where we were, that God is here, to go to the next place, is we have to accept that maybe, just maybe, we just need to do a new thing. Because the old thing is in the past. We're no longer in that season. And so that's what I had to really realize, because my temptation was, well, I'll recreate, building this team, but I'll just do it a different way. I'll do it like in school. But that didn't work for my current life. So I guess at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is I was looking for alignment more than anything. And in order to have alignment between my business, my life, where I was going, my situation, my age, everything, I needed to do something new.
And so I did. So this required a lot of steps. It required a shift in mindset, a shift in perspective, and just a shift in my actions. But I realized that what I really truly wanted in this season of my life, and it might be something that you want too, was to just build a beautiful, peaceful, quiet digital empire where I didn't have to hustle all day. I didn't have to be on social media all day. I could focus and obviously create my videos that continue to drive traffic to my systems, but I could make more money with less people, less chaos, less noise, and just build the systems and then put together the income streams that would support this new season of my life. So if you are in a similar season in your life, then what I have to share with you might be an answered prayer for you. So what I did was I explained exactly what my new business model is inside of my new masterclass. If you want to check it out, I will link it for you right below. And I'm also going to put it in the pinned comment under this video. So if you're in a season of life where you too are looking for a more quiet approach to building your own little digital empire online, then make sure to check out my masterclass. I break down everything that I'm doing and how it's working and how it can possibly work for you too. So make sure to check that out. So as far as my channel content, I used to be like the tutorial girl. That's what got me here. But that's not where I'm going. In the future, I want to be sharing more strategy, more systems. Because I have a background in the service industry and service business, I want to help more solopreneurs create more automation, more leverage inside of their businesses. And that starts with systems that help you with lead generation. So I'm going to be talking a little bit more about that. And then I'm going to be creating content for two types of people: for people that are ready to implement the strategies that I am going to be sharing, and those that actually want to take the training and the education that I have put together inside of this new ecosystem that I put together, that want to resell it so that they can share it with other people. But all those details are coming soon. But if you want to get a jump start to see exactly what my new business model is, then again, I invite you to go to my brand new masterclass that you can watch at your leisure at any time. I will have that pinned for you in the pinned comment and in the description box right below this video. Moving forward, I'll be talking about more like business strategy, business models, how to leverage done for you digital products, how to leverage AI to transition from just consuming courses to following through with the implementation so you can get results quicker, things like that. I'll be talking about on my channel. And I will also be infusing more like faith-based things, because I know that the Bible is an incredible business tool. It teaches us so much about business. And to be honest, business is the ultimate expression of an individual, because we are able to use our strengths, our gifts, our talents to serve others. And according to 1 Peter 4:10, that's the way we make money online. And so I'm going to be infusing a little bit more of that too. So if you're down with this type of content, that I highly encourage you to stay tuned. And if you want to check out my new home base, you can go over to www.passivebizinabox.com. I want to help people build more of these passive systems and income streams so that you can build a business that you love, that also allows you to have a life and to be there for the ones you love, because at the end of the day, the most important thing we have is time. And when you're in your 50s, you realize, and more than ever, time is a gift. And if you can have your systems working for you and making money for you online so that you can have a life offline, then that to me is like the total dream. So with that being said, thank you so much. If you have any questions or if you have any feedback, I would love to hear your comments right below. What stage of life are you in? And I will see you on another video. Bye for now.